Well, it seems like forever, but I'm back with another installment of my Inktober weekly challenge. A lot of these illustrations are based around puns, so strap in your seatbelts, folks, because you're in for one pun-p ride. Week 31 is UFO, so I drew an alien throwing a frisbee that looks like a UFO and an alien dog who is going to fetch it. This entire idea was brought to you by my partner. Alien dog? You mean an extraterrestrial? I drew one of my pups with her little wee nubby tail. Before we adopted her, she was hit by a car, so she now has metal in her leg, but she also had to have her tail removed, but like you can still see it wag back and forth. What we have here is Intello Jello, artificially flavored, artificially intelligent Jello, and whenever you open the fridge, there he is to give you a fun fact. Intello Jello says, "Did you know Europeans used to grind mummy remains into a powder for consumption because it was believed to have healing powers?" But yeah, no, that's actually a fun fact. They used to do that, thought it had healing powers, and then there was such a high demand for it that they couldn't dig up enough mummies, so they started just grinding up the remains of, like, criminals and telling people that those were the remains of mummies, and then selling that as the healing powder. So, there you go. Didn't know that one, did ya? I drew Rick Astley from the Never Gonna Give You Up music video, and he's wearing two gauntlets, and he's saying, "Never gonna give you up, never gauntlet you down." So my partner and I were fortunate enough to be able to attend pig yoga at this Potbelly Pig Rescue Sanctuary in Maryland. My partner loves pigs, so this was like a dream come true for him. So I decided to draw him doing pig yoga. This is a little more advanced than what actually took place, but I think it captures the magic of the day. So I drew a mandrill on a hill with daffodils. Rafiki from The Lion King, he is actually a mandrill. Originally mandrills were considered baboons, but now they have their own genus. And the way you can tell the difference is mandrills have that distinctive, colorful face. I drew a mechanical praying mantis. I guess I was trying to carry through that vibe from my mechanical jellyfish from a few weeks ago. Praying mantises look very fragile, but I was hoping to draw it in a way that made it look a little more sturdy. Week 38 is hats, so I drew a Manhattan. Week 39 is dungeon, so I drew a bungeon. It's a prison for bad buns. You could say that when bread is found guilty of a crime, that they will be punished to the highest extent of the law. If it's only petty theft, they probably will only be charged with a misdemeanor. Prisbunners? Prisbunners? Criminals. And last but not least, for today, Inktober Weekly and the month of Inktober overlap at this point. So week 40, I believe, is day 1 of Inktober, which is fish. And if you haven't already, I recommend watching my October drawing sketchbook tours. I ended up animating a few of them. This one happens to be animated. Basically, there are plenty of fish in the sea, but I'm glad that I caught my partner in a fish suit. And thank you to everyone who watched. The last episode in this series for my Inktober Weekly Challenge will not be out until next year, 2021. Thank you, and until next time.